You watch a game at the Sprint Center, you're usually watching the game, the players, the scoreboard, but there's a team that you don't see, and they don't really want you to see them because that means if they're doing their job right, you don't even really notice they're there. This is a group of guys that they probably have the fastest skills on the basketball court. Check it out.
Whether it's normal conference play or a championship game, behind every game there's a team, not the home or visitors, the scoring team.
We watch games in a totally different manner than the regular fan because we're always focusing on the mechanics, the process.
They jokingly call themselves the bureaucrats of basketball. This team of 5 has worked many a Big 12 championship games together. We caught up with the team as they worked the MIAA tournament. The Big 12 calls Fred Gruen one of the fastest scoreboard operators around. He says it all comes down to intense focus.
There's been some times where a game's over, I don't even know the final score until I look at it because we're just so focused on what's happening at that moment.
Gruen tries to stay a split second ahead of the fan, and he's quick to share the credit with the whole team.
But it's truly a team effort because we're all constantly communicating, and that's the key. With the official scorer, the PA announcer, the timer, the shot clock, we all communicate to make sure we're all right all the time.
PA announcer Mark Fitzpatrick agrees. He says working alongside Gruen and the other clock operators is a total exercise in collaboration.
If there's any doubt, we'll discuss it, who got a basket. Sometimes it's hard to tell. You get blocked on who made a basket, how many fouls somebody has. We want to make sure that we're correct all the time.
With all that pressure, we had to ask, do they ever mess up?
Thing is, a mistake may happen, but how soon can you correct it and make sure that it's not noticeable? The last thing we want is 20,000 people yelling scoreboard.
If you say the wrong thing, it's out there, and everybody hears it. And I have done that many, many times, but and you hear the crowd react immediately.
That's a great group of guys. It's funny because they say when they take their job so seriously, when they finally get done with regular conference play, they get down to the Final Four and all that, that's when they get to sit back and watch the games on TV like the average fan. And yes, they don't like to do it necessarily, but they watch the critical side of scoring just just like we would watch a newscast or something.
Just a fan,
but it's interesting. They are really amazing at what they do.